What is going on, guys? Wally here with another video. In today's video, we're talking about Twitter request number 7. I know, number 7. It's been 7 of these videos already, and believe it or not, I actually missed a week, so this is actually like week 8. So this is one of the longest series that I've ever done, and I want to say thank you to you guys. Honestly, I wouldn't be able to do this series if you guys weren't the ones giving me these topics to talk about, these subjects weren't on your mind, asking me to get something out. Now, I know that sounds kind of pretentious, but, you know, I'm not going to lie. I'm a little prideful of the fact that you guys care. It means a lot, you know, and it does mean a lot. And I want to say thank you. You guys are great people, and I appreciate that. And hopefully I'm going to continue to do more of these, as long as you guys keep throwing me curveballs with good topics. I always ask for topics on Thursday. So Thursday between 2 and 4 p.m. Pacific time on Twitter. Basically, just throw me a topic, and if it is something that is intriguing, I will do my best to answer it. This week's question comes from the business's very own Fatal. Fatal asks, as a streamer, what goals do you want to have accomplished? Now, this is a pretty tough question, and I want to break it down into a few things. First and foremost, the one thing that I want to accomplish more than anything else is to have a quote-unquote successful stream. Now, this kind of goes back into last week's video about what is success, really? Like, how do you make something successful? Like, what is it? Is it perspective? Is it a number? Is it being paid? Is it having a lot of people say they love you or hate you, depending on what kind of a player you are? Whatever it is that what success is? And for me, yes and no. It's a mix of all those things that I said, and minus the hate part. I don't like it when people hate me. I have very low self-esteem. I wear my heart on my sleeve. But honestly, I want to be able to run a successful community. Now, this is something that we're actually working on, and this video is very interesting because it comes at a time in which we're changing a few things. First and foremost, I'm no longer going to be streaming on the Level Strike Team stuff. I'm not going to be running that anymore. I've kind of taken a back seat, and I'm going to act as more of an advisor in that role and try to help out those streamers on the Xbox streams, the PC streams, and the PS4 streams. If they need me, I'm still going to work on promotion, but I'm not running the Level Strike Team Twitter account anymore. I'm not doing any of the streams there anymore, and there's a whole bunch of reasons in why I'm not doing it, but for political reasons, it's not good to get into. Let's just say that I have other things on my plate that I want to accomplish, and I think that the Level Strike Team is a perfect way to get something started for Level. But for me and what I want to do, not so much. It may not be as successful for me as an individual and what I have planned. Now, to talk about the community-wise, because this is a big thing for me. I tried to start doing something like this back in BF3, and I wasn't entirely successful with it. And I kind of flirt with it a little bit with the platoon we have going for Battlefield 4, which is basically like a, hey, promote your stuff platoon, which is a little different than what I'm going to try to accomplish with this new team. Now, I'm not going to say too much more anymore here because it's mainly a we, but I'm just going to go ahead and say that there's 4 members on this new team that we're putting together. And these are streamers that you know. If you play on the Xbox or part of the COP season or scene or anything like that, you know these guys. If you are familiar with Twitch, you definitely know who these guys are. Now, that's a big boon for me and a big boon for these guys because a collaboration on this scale hasn't really been done before within the Xbox scene itself. It's probably been done maybe in the COD scene and probably on the PC for sure, but it hasn't been done what we're trying to accomplish, at least here on the Xbox. And I'm not going to lie, there's been a lot of inspirations all over the place, but the biggest thing we want to propose is a community. We want to promote a community around not just one individual, not just like, say, me, but the other individuals that are going to be a part of this team. Now, I can't say who these guys are, but I guess I kind of can give you a little bit of hints. There's 2 of them that are comp players or are former comp players, if that is the way to describe them. And one of them is a pretty prominent YouTuber who used to play back in the days of BC2. Now, I don't expect that many people to know who the YouTuber is, simply because BC2 has been such an old title and there's not that many people that still play from that season. Of course, Fatal may know him. But talking about the 2 comp players, definitely know them. They're streamers. That's obvious. So I'll let you guys use your deductive reasoning, your Einstein abilities to figure out who those 2 are. Of course, the announcement will come later this month, most likely, when the 4 of us release a collaboration montage that should be pretty sweet. We're talking Battlefield footage, Destiny footage, and some other footage, all to the backing of all of our footages put together. And in that, we're starting a community Stream Team, a team of individuals that will be doing multi-streams together, be doing podcasts, YouTube videos, and what we hope to be monthly montages. Now, monthly montages sounds pretty ambitious, and I'll admit to you, it is very ambitious, and I feel bad for our editor. I really do, because that's a lot of work we're going to be throwing at his plate every single month. But we want to give you guys more than just information, more than just promotion in our own stuff. We want to be doing community events as well, and that's exactly what we're going to be doing. We're going to be doing community events probably one a week. Sometime during the week of a live stream, we'll be doing a community event where we pull everyone in from the live stream, and we don't play with fans, because that's not what these individuals are. We're not going to call you fans. We're not going to call you, puppets or anything like that. We're going to call you family. Because in a community, the strongest sense of building anything is with the terminology you put behind it. So if you call someone a fan, you're kind of like third-partying them. You're outsourcing them a little bit. They feel a little jaded by the fact that they're not really a part of the organization that you're trying to put together. So we're going to skip all that nonsense in terms of terminology and the negative vernacular, and we're going to give you something more important, something more meaningful, something more deep down, and then we're going to call you family. You may be like a cousin or second cousin. Some of you may be third cousin, like a couple times removed just from the antics, but you'll be family regardless, and that's what we're going to shoot for. So the one thing I want to say that I want to do, have done, or have accomplished as a streamer is build a community. Not just around myself, because that's being way too pompous. I want to build it around more than just myself. I want to build it around the games that we play as a team, and the games that we want to bring to you guys, and the games that we play with you guys, and the community events that we do. We're talking, random Battlefield events, random Destiny events, random Minecraft build-offs, that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in anything like that, and I hope that you are, I'm going to put a link in the description below. And this is basically where a group like this can congregate. We've already kind of started it, kind of flirted with it a little bit. It's a hub tag link, so I recommend going over to their site and creating an account and getting signed up in this group. And another little caveat is that I get to run events over on HubTag. I'm like one of the main event coordinators. So we're talking every single community event we're going to do is going to get promoted by HubTag itself. Everything that we do is going to get the help with them and the help of all the other organizations that we plan on working with. So in a nutshell, the one thing that I want to have accomplished more than anything else, not a sub button, not really being paid, not having, millions of people in my chat, although that obviously all those things are very nice. And I am really, really pushing for a sub button. Definitely have changed a lot of things up with my stream and all sorts of stuff like that. But in reality, I just want to be able to say that I am a part of a community, that I have helped build a community of like-minded individuals that want nothing more to celebrate games. And they want to celebrate those games with other individuals that have the same sense that they do. Those are my main goals as a streamer, and I want to accomplish them. If you guys haven't seen the stream yet, a lot of things have changed with the stream. There's a lot less rage, a lot more interaction, and this is something that I've been trying to work on for the past, say, month and a half. Haven't been very successful about it, but I want to say for the past week, I've been doing a pretty good job. If you guys want to get a part of it, just hit that link in chat or in the description below and come on into the stream. I'll give you a shout out. All you gotta do is ask for one. If you aren't following, feel free to follow. All that shameless plug goodness. And as always, you guys are great people. Shout out to The Business is Fatal. I used to play for The Business back in the day, believe it or not. Great team. They are a household name in my mind, and they're doing great things. So check out Fatal and The Business. Both their Twitter accounts will be in the description below. As always, you guys are great people. I love you all very much. Twitter request number 7. Have a great week, and I hope to see you very soon. Peace.